Please take notes. At the end, you'll share your biggest learnings. So, welcome to video two. Now, the concept is very simple. One sound, one structured lesson, one complete learning experience. Now, instead of jumping randomly between activities, you have to follow a system. So, first of all, why is it important? Because for teacher, why is necessary. Without why, we are not able to give our 100%. So, many teachers introduce the sounds. They are doing one activity, they move ahead. But children need structure, not a sound, not an activity. They have to follow the complete path. So, without structure, learning becomes incomplete. Now, retention drops and confidence decreases. So, a complete lesson plan creates a clarity as a teacher, and you have a clarity how to deliver this to the kids. Now, benefits of implementing this in the right way. When you follow the structured lesson plan, what you need to remember the first one, make sure you are going to write the points. The first one is children understand faster. It is most important because this is whole program is depending on your child only or your student only. Next, number two, memory improves. So instead of like learning words or like mug upping words, we are making them to understand the process and they are going to learn the sounds and which will help them to improve their memory as well. Number three, blending becomes easier. Once you teach them the blending practice, how to blend. Blend means join. So, for example, I'm giving one example. Like if you have two sounds, actor, just hold your hand like this. I'll explain you this in one activity as well. So we are going to join these two sound and we'll say the word. It is called a blending. Like the word are actor, actor, act. So this is called a blending, means joining a two sounds. Now teaching feels calm. If you are structured, what happened? You also feel calm that yes, I know that this is the path. I need to follow this path, and this is trusted. Everything followed already. So now you are not here alone to try it. This is try and test it already. So here you are feeling so calm as a teacher. And one most important thing that you also feel confident. So here the structure reduces stress for you as a teacher. Now, how to do it? There are some steps that I'm going to tell you now. Just make a note. The first one, we have to introduce the sound correctly, not the letter name. And the same thing we need to convey the parents as well. Because what happened in initial stages, if they are not coming to the school or in nursery, we got to know that parents are making them to watch video on YouTube. A for apple, B for ball, C for cat, G for dog. So they know that the song A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Everyone knows this. But what? Is it important or is it sufficient? No. So the same message conveying the parents is most important so that your parents are not going to mix up everything. Like you are teaching sounds and parents are going to teach letters. Now show accents, action, and sound association. Like for example, I'm saying I for ice cream. We usually teach them, na? I for ice cream, A for apple, like that. But here, I for is not ice cream. If you are showing them an action, for example, like A action is like this, ah, ah, ah. So the word should begins with a sound. Ah, ah, and. Ah, ah, apple. But if you say ah, ah, avocado, is there an a sound? No. So understand this thing, like showing action according to sound, you have to tell them word. Number three, tell a short memory story. With the help of the story, the sounds and actions are going to fix in their minds. And I have seen that my student who is only 3.5 year only, and I told him a complete story. Now he is able to say the story. He has made the same story and he has sent it me the video of the same story. So children are able to recognize the story very easily. So that's why it is important. Number four, practice sound recognition. Yes, we have to show them our sound cards, or you can prepare it, flashcards, or you can buy from the market. and you can show them. And whatever sounds you are covering today, the last previous all the sounds we need to revise from the same day, so that everything will fix in their mind and they are not going to forget it. So practice sound recognition. There are so many activities to make them to recognize the sounds. Like you can show the flashcards, you can show an action, you can show a picture and ask them the picture begins with which sound. You can ask them the picture ends with which sound. What is the middle sound of this picture? Okay, you can show them the word and say the how many sounds are there. So many things we can ask. I'm sorry. Number five, blending practice. So blending, as I told you, what is blending means going to join two sounds together. It is called a blending. So blending practice is also important after teaching one particular sound. So whatever sounds we have done before, just make sure that all the sounds we are covering to here. So I'll tell you that complete one lesson plan after this video so you can see that how many sounds are there and how can we teach it. This is the theory part you can note down. Now, number six is segmenting practice. Segmenting means break the word. For example, if we told the child write cat, but that child doesn't know, how can we write cat? So what can you do? As child knows sound of k, a, and t. They recognize this. If I say k, what letter has a k sound? Which letter has a a sound? Which letter has a t sound? So here we need to make sure that we are going to break the word in initial stage and we are going to give them. For like nursery to KG2 students, we have to break generally. But if they already learn it, then you can just simply say cat and they're going to write it. They can break in their mind. But for initial stages, we have to break for them. So if I'm taking class for the young, like very small, like KG1 or KG2 students or nursery students, I'm just going to break them because I know that they are not able to break now. But once they are getting in this practice, I have seen that they are going to do it by themselves. I have one student who is only 3 years old and he doesn't know how to write, but he can recognize all the sounds, not letter name also. He just recognizes the sound. And as I showed him that recognize this word, either it's a 4 or 5 letter words also, he's able to read. So how amazing this practice is, you just think about it. It's really nice, like way to teach kids with the help of blending and segmenting and with the sound. Now, number seven, simple words reading. Yes, whatever sounds you have covered, just make sure that they are going to write those or read those words only. If you like, for example, in the Jolly Phonics group one, we have a SATIPN means sat in order we are following. So once you are done SAT, so we can give him a word like at or at the side. That's it. We cannot give them other words which sounds are not covered yet. So make sure, just give them simple reading. If the child is small, start with two-letter blending, then slowly add one more letter, three-letter, and once you see that the child is comfortable now, you can add 4 to 5 and 6 letters. Now, number eight, most important, quick revision, whatever you have done in whole class. This is for end of the day. And once you start the next sound in the next day, that time also you should revise everything, whatever you have done in your previous class. So make sure you to follow the steps. Don't skip the steps and follow this order every time. Now, resources and tools in your resources sections, you can find some sound activity ideas, practice works, word, watch list, and common mistake checklist. And I'm going to provide you the list of the complete words so that it will be easy for you to make them to blend and segment the words, or you can give them the dictation as well. According to sound only, we need to cover that word. So I'll send that. And flashcards also I'll be adding over there. So you can just simply take a printout. There are some sentences as well, sight words as well. So that everything is there. You just simply need to take a printout, or you can make your own. You can buy from somewhere and you can start teaching. Now, write in the comments which sound will you practice first. That I'll tell you the sequence that only you have to follow. And what was your biggest insight from this lesson? It is you have to write that whatever steps you have learned and how much is it important for you to learn the steps. So make sure, write the comment. See you tomorrow. See you in the next video where I'm going to cover the complete lesson plan with one story everything step by step. So see you there.